There it is out in the sun. This color is cool. It goes from black to kind of a coarse metallic. And the way I hung it, I had a little sag of clear coat right here, which is okay. It's all getting sanded again. Here's the hood all sanded down with 600 again. Luckily I saved a template that I made. This is a result of dozens of drawings. I just kept drawing them when I first did this job till I found something that kind of worked. I started over here. I just placed it where I wanted it, went around it with yellow tape, left about an 1/8 inch outside, and then I'm going around now and just going around all the edges with blue fine line. And it's just a trick to you want your edges cut really well, and you want to go back and make sure everything is airtight. You want a nice sharp seal there. I'm doing ghost flames, so I'm just shading in here and there, taking this off and clearing it. But if you do solid flames, they really don't look right until you go back over it and pinstripe around them. You can do that after, or you could do it when you untape before you clear. That's what I'd recommend, but it leaves such a sharp edge that when you sand it to polish, you have real thin clear where that pinstripe is, and you almost need to clear it a third time. So a lot of guys will just pinstripe on top, but then you have pinstripes on top you clear, which doesn't look as good. So I like ghost flames. You don't have to worry about any of that. Alright, there's one side laid out. I had a little tape residue that I had to take some, what do you call it, adhesive remover, and just wipe right there. If I hadn't clear coated this, that would have taken the base coat right off, and that's one reason. Little things like that, it's a good idea to have a coat of clear down before you do your flames. Now I just got to lay out that side. So I went around with the yellow tape about an 1/8 inch away from the template. This is my guide. Now I'll run my fine line, and I'll just keep an eye on this. This I'll be able to tell if it's going on right or not. Just kind of want everything to flow. There's a whole bunch of ways to do this. This is the technique I seem to use the most. Guys that do this kind of work, they just use a plotter now. Have a computer bang out a template, any kind of design they come up with on the computer. I kind of like to come up with a hand-drawn design. Here it is, ready to start doing some things with the airbrush. I'm not an airbrush expert, but a lot of it's just shading and just putting some shades in the edges. It's amazing what what it looks like when you unmask everything. Have some ideas. Probably be a little different than the last time. Let's see what happens. I'm using a fairly inexpensive Badger airbrush. I got my air pressure down to about 40 pounds at the hose. I just tried a couple of techniques with a light gray and that right there. I think I'm going to put some highlights like that down first before I lay some pearls down, and then I'll do my rainbow metal flake, just dust it on in some spots after. And then I also go back and I do little shadows to look like the flames are overlapping each other. They don't show up too much. I might even just do it with the light gray. But I got some stuff here that I think was wrapped in a wine bottle at one point. I'm just going to dust over that. And I just made a little cutout of cardboard. I'm going to do like maybe some realistic fire, just hints of it here and there. This gray mixture, by the way, is heavily over reduced. I want to be able to just dust it in. I just want to put hints of this here and there. This almost has a lizard skin look to it. It's kind of cool. And I can't forget my rainbow metal flake. Just put, I don't need a whole lot. Just drop it in some binder. Although I think I will use a whole lot. Why not? No one's taking this car.